most everybody came back from the summer in really good physical shape, and Doogie and Daniella are examples of that. And we had an inter-squat last weekend, and they both set personal best scores, and it shows they've worked hard and are at a really good level, and they're ready to go to a new level. And they haven't made it to the NCAAs yet, but hopefully this year they will qualify for the national championships.
We're doing good, and I think the start of this season was way better than the start of last season, so I think it's going to be a great year for all of us.
I think the team's in a better spot than we've ever been at this point in any season, so we're all really strong. And I think that right now we're moving in a good direction towards improving all of our dives and everything like that. It's all positive right now.
In the middle of October, we're going to California. The men are going to compete against Cal Berkeley, which they were the NCAA champions in swimming and diving, and the only weakness they have is in diving, so we hope to answer to that right away. And the women are going to go to Stanford and dive against Stanford, Nevada, and San Jose State. And Stanford is always one of the best teams in the country, and their men's divers, they have a freshman that's best in the country and is probably favored to win the NCAA championships as a freshman, so that should be a good challenge for our men. We're going to go to Texas for the Texas Diving Invitational, dive against the Big 12 champions and the national runner-ups, Texas, and a bunch of schools in that area that come to that meet. And we have a number of schools come to Hawaii at Christmas time in January, and we have a Hawaii Diving Invitational here, and that's always an exciting meet because they're training hard, but they have a lot of talented kids at the meet, and we get to host them and see what we can do against them then. And then that leads up to our conference championships. The men are going to be in the MPSF this year. It's the first time ever for that, which includes some really good diving schools at BYU and Utah, Wyoming, and some other former Mountain West schools. And it'll be a very good diving meet. The women are still in the WAC. They have one more year in the WAC, and we've had great success at the WAC, and we haven't lost too many WAC championships, and we're going to see if some of the women can step up and win a couple more championships. It's going to be a good challenge for them.
Well, I feel like I'm already at a pretty good level. I'm just going to keep practicing and get even better, and hopefully it will be enough this year.
I think personally I just want to remember to have fun because it's stressful at competitions and stuff, and we work too hard the whole season to show up and not have fun doing it, and that's why we start in the first place. So I think I just want to have a good time. It's my last year, and I just want to improve the whole time. I don't want to have any setbacks with injury or anything like that. Like Daniella said, I think we're all already at a really good level. Some of us have just put up personal best scores last week at our first inter-squad meet, and it's kind of just a practice to test the waters, but we're putting up scores that are better than we ever did last year, so I think we're all in a good spot right now, and hopefully we can just continue to improve.
The men, we haven't had a WAC championships for many, many years, and the past few years we've been in the Conference USA Championship. We finally won that after being in it for 5, 6, 7 years. As we move to the Big West is not having a championship. They're all in the MPSF, so we're going to go into the MPSF championship and join the Big West teams there. After the women withdraw from the WAC a year from now, they're going to go into the MPSF also, and unless the Big West reforms a championship, they're going to be in the MPSF championship also. Talked to Doogie Cohen, and he won the Conference USA championships on 3-meter platform, and he's getting better. He's done well at the national zone meet, but hasn't quite made it. And his best event's been platform there, and he's doing well on platform this year, and he's improving his springboard also. So he's got a shot at making it. Daniella Nero just missed last 2 years on springboard, and she's a springboard specialist. So she's a super strong diver, and she just needs to get a little cleaner entries into the water and get a little more accurate, and she could be right up there with the best. Hannah Boxnick is a junior, and she is improving a lot, and she's got a lot of talent and is a pretty diver. So she's also got a big shot at making the national championship.